out that it's not peculiar to Nigeria, but it's a gap in cancer control that exists in low middle-income countries. The gap starts from awareness. People are not aware. This is fueled by a combination of low education. I call it a lethal combination of low education and cultural misnomers. We have a lot of superstitious beliefs that is not limited to cancer alone, but it encompasses disease, a lot of disease processes. What do I mean by these? We tend to believe in superstitious things, in some wrongly directed religious beliefs that certain things are not are ascribed to religion, while they're actually cultural. People will go to religious houses instead of going to hospitals. These are just cultural and health behavior seeking ways of our people. And all these combine to make diseases like cancer that are supposed to be detected early, it's detected late. Of course, there's an issue with the health system as well. We don't have proper screening services. And so diseases like cancer that are supposed to be detected early are detected late. So we actually started by awareness and screening. And we were helping people to be aware and so helping them to screen, in particular women, because the common cancers in Nigeria are the ones that affect women, namely the breast and the cervical cancer. So the foundation was screening for breast and cervical cancer and telling women in different groups, young, old, about what causes it and why you should do it. And we were offering the service, some for free, some subsidized, but we had to do something about it, and it just really caught on very fast. And so, again, when a time came that we couldn't cope with the amount of people that were responding to the call. We call on them, we say, come and get your test done, come and get your test done. The foundation just kept growing, and so we have to seek for assistance, we have to apply for grants, we have to apply to well-meaning individuals in the community. We have to create novel ways of raising funds to be able to screen people, to be able to treat them. So we kind of evolved through different phases. We're creating awareness, we're helping to screen. When I say screen, these are not free. They're tests that are carried out on women, checking their breasts, doing the cervical smear, doing the actual x-rays, which is a mammogram. It's a special x-ray of the breast. It involves a machine, it involves a specialized doctors. These all cost money. We're going to schools, we're talking to school children. These are all different programs that the Medicaid Cancer Foundation runs. So we have to create ways in which to raise the funds for it. And how do we raise these funds? There are different fundraisers that we do through the year. One of the major ones is the walk against cancer. I think that is the major one for which the Cancer Foundation is known, and it happens every year in October. We have a massive walk in Abuja. The reason we have it in Abuja is because it's the capital of Nigeria. The corporate bodies that sponsor that walk, they donate, and we raise money that we use to fund treatment and various programs for cancer patients from all over Nigeria. The walk happens in Nigeria, but the patients come from across the country. We do not limit it to Abuja. We do not limit it to Kebbi. I say this all the time, but it's like nobody listens. The Medicaid Cancer Foundation has been in existence for 10 years now. I have been the wife of the state governor of Kebbi for 4 years, and we've been doing this for so long, and we will keep doing it. It will be sustained for much longer after that. We've also started a series of summits on data collection. Well, that's a very important one to us now, because without accurate data, we cannot get the right funds coming to the country. Federal government has done quite a lot with respect to cancer treatment, and for that I must commend the administration of President Buhari. There was a time when we would talk about cancer treatment, maybe about 3 years ago, 4 years ago, and say, oh, there is nowhere to treat cancer in Nigeria, you have to go to Ghana, you have to go to India, and all us advocates, that was a shout, we don't have centers. There were some LINAC machines, this is the radiotherapy machines that were brought into the country by previous administrations, but they were all dead. They were bought without maintenance, they were bought without the adequate regular updates that were supposed to, but they were all dying. One or two would cough and start and stop, and you will hear people from Calabar, they have to go to Sokoto. But thankfully, in the last, I'd say 3 years, we now have 2 working in Abuja in the National Hospital and 2 in Luth in Lagos with the National Sovereign Wealth Insurance, Sovereign Wealth Agency, NSIA, and they are doing a lot of good work in that respect. The October work is one of the major ways in which the Medicaid Cancer Foundation raises funds, so, and the inhabitants of Abuja know about it and environs. People come from as far as Kano, Lagos. The best way to key in is to go online and buy a T-shirt. And that way, the proceeds from the T-shirt sales goes to helping a cancer patient, and join us on the day of the walk. We are creating awareness. Most importantly, we're raising funds that goes towards helping cancer patients. You find that by December, the walk happens in October, and the next major event that we have in the foundation is the disbursement of funds. By December, we start to disburse the funds, and we do that in trenches. And we do it in an open manner. It's very important that we do it under the media so that people know that these people have received the money. Why? Because, you know, we just need you to know transparency. It's a huge amount of people turn out, and I think it's one of the biggest events in Abuja now. I walk, everybody walks. We've had the wife of the vice president join us. We've never had the wife of the president join us. Maybe she'll join us this year. But Future Assured join us. They join us every year, and we're very, very grateful for that support, and we appreciate it. And we know they will join us again this year. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much for being on the program.
Thank you for asking me.
Thank you. That's all we can take on the program today. I'm sure you've all learned a lot about the intricacies and how things work in the cancer world. Do join us again next week for another episode of Future Assured. I am Isi Ajay.